about you? I know yesterday night you told me you played some of the Pokemon.
I did play some of the Pokemon, so we might as well. I actually have it booted up here.
Okay.
It's Pokemon. You remember Pokemon?
I do remember Pokemon. Okay, let me see your team. Okay,
So
okay.
this is all I got right now. Look, this is beginning. I don't have very much going on.
You went with the Chikorita.
I did.
With Chikorita.
So I went with Totodile way back when Silver first came out, and that was fine.
Same. You're a man of culture. Good.
Yeah. I think Gen 2 has the strongest parity of like good starters, with Gen 1 just behind it.
I think Gens 1, 2, and 3 are all rock solid. I think those are all the three.
Three's pretty good. 4 really drops off for me.
I agree, but 3 does have my favorite starter and evolution.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You know, my fighting chicken, fire chicken.
No, that is a good selection. 4 drops off. 5 was not good either. I don't think starters ever got as good, like as a whole. The top 3, like I don't think they ever got as good as the first 3 gens. Again, to be honest. And I say that as like some of my favorites being, I think it was X and Y that had, was it X and Y that had Litten that turned into Incineroar?
No,
or was
that's Sun and Moon.
Oh, Sun and Moon. Okay, so that's a good one. And then I'm a big fan of I forget the name of the first evolution, but it evolves into Meowscarada, which is the Scarlet and Violet grass starter.
Yeah,
real big fan of them. But anyway, so this generation, I really like Chikorita, especially Meganium. Just I like them, and I like all the evolved starters of this generation. And they didn't, for some reason, for this game they went to Gen 2 starters, and for their fire they went to Gen 5.
It was the allegations, man.
Was the allegations?
It was the allegations.
It's true. Yeah, definitely. So that made my choice a little easier. I was like, oh, let's try something new. So that's what I did. The Bunnelby I have just because it's the one that can use Rock Smash. It's currently my HM slave, essentially. So that's that. Ralt is a gift you get. And I was like, yeah, sure. All right. And then Esper. I like Esper. Esper's with his vacant ass, like Invader Zim Gur stare. I don't know, just like I like it. Pikachu is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain this to anyone.
Yeah, man, when I saw the Raichu, I was like, fuck, I gotta play this game.
Yeah.
the Raichu.
Right? And then Ghastly Haunter is one of my favorites from Gen 1. I love Haunter. I may experiment with just leveling a Haunter and never evolving it into Gengar just to see how it goes.
See, Gengar is probably my second or third favorite Pokemon.
Gengar is one of the best out there.
Yep.
So I'm actually stuck where I'm at right now. I have been battling against this person trying to get into level X, because you have to go up the ranks. That's the whole point of the game, is you're leveling up from level Z, all the rank Z to rank A. And I believe what the story is leading towards is like, we need defenders of Lumio City. Bad stuff is happening, but our character does not know that yet. So, sun is setting soon. Everyone be on guard. And
what happened when the sun sets?
So right now we're just running around. This is just normal city stuff happening right here. Everyone's hanging out. Everyone has their Pokemon. Just kind of, they're chilling. Also, you notice this is a nice smooth 60. Like, compared to my Scarlet Violet experience, this is fine. Here's a go.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they really did a good job up-resing this PS2 game.
Exactly. Yeah. I like when you walk up to people, like trainers and Pokemon will be, just talking with each other or just hanging out with each other, and then you get close and they like look at you like, do you fucking mind? What is your problem? Why are you sorry? All right, I'll leave. Okay.
Just like, yeah, dude, we don't know you.
We don't know you. What are you doing out here? Get away.
So
Yeah, I don't know. So what happens is at night, then you have to build up battle tickets, which you do by battling people in these zones that are meant for battling that do not exist in the day. And once you get all that and you get your ticket, that ticket is used to battle the person you are assigned to battle to potentially rank up to the next rank. So,
Got it.
yeah, we'll see that in a minute here. This is the map of Lumio City that we're running around. Something I've noticed, because my favorite Pokemon is Absol. Absol is featured prominently in this game. What I've found so far, what it seems is Pokemon will not show up on the map until you reach a certain point, until you reach a certain level or defeat a certain rank. And so I have no access to Absol I went to a building that they said, I found Absol here. And I went and it was like area 10. And the furthest I've gotten is like 5. Wild Zone 5. So, yeah. Might as well enter a Wild Zone right now while we're messing around.
Go catch some Pokemon.
Go catch some Pokemons. I can fast travel to Wild Zones, which is nice. So let's just go do that.
Oh, that is nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
There's also taxis. If you were to want to be in-universe fast traveling, you can use taxis.
Oh, well.
Yeah. All right, so there's just stuff hanging out. All right, there's a Bunnelby. We're going to sneak up on him. You get advantage if you attack a Pokemon from stealth. And then I'm so overpowered that I just destroy them. When you deplete their life, they're dizzy for a second, and you could throw a Pokeball at them.
Well, there you go. All right.
Yeah. We are now transitioning to night, and the battle zone is being drawn. And
welcome to the Thunderdome.
I mean, yeah. Oh God, Bellsprout are hanging out. All right, I don't want to deal with that. I've caught a few Bellsprout. I don't want to get drawn into any more battles.
A Bellsprout.
A lot of them will come up to you. It's just like the recent Pokemon games. They're here to fight, man.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't know. So let's get into a battle here because this is kind of the one big thing I want to talk about with Pokemon. It's the one thing that, oh, I got slain. They will look for you, man. And then, all right, now we're in. Shit, let's go.
Well, I mean, you got a type advantage here.
I have a type advantage, so that's good. All right, we didn't get into an animation, so another one's coming out.
Oh, you wrecked her.
Yeah, so all right, so there's some shots. All right, run. All right. Oh, the bush blocked it. So that's a big thing, is obstacles. You can keep throwing stuff at me. Oh, here we go. They're coming around. All right. And oh crap! It's like Pokemon Go in that like.
Oh.
So there's there's no PP. It's not like you get 30 uses. Instead, you have like cooldowns for each of the attacks, and it's something to keep in mind.
I hate that this makes me want to play this.
No, get back over here. Get back over here. Come on. Yeah, avoid that string shot. Oh shit! It went through the bush.
This actually looks fucking cool, and I hate it.
It's interesting. It's something that as time goes on, I want to try like bigger battles and see how it goes. Hey, all right.
Yeah, let me know when you get to like the realsies Pokemon, like Dragonite and shit, how this goes, because bro, what?
Yeah, that's kind of the big thing going on here. Oh, you're poisoned. Satchel. Yeah, there's not much to really talk about as far as it's a Pokemon game, man.
So what's like the progression? Like you just like, get all the way. Like, do you just beat certain people to get to rank A? Does anyone know what happens when you have to A?
I mean, I'm sure there are. I haven't looked into it myself. Oh god. Oh crap! I got drawn in. I saw the items that I ran in. It was like, all right, no, we're fighting now.
What's he got? Oh, bug.
So I don't know what happens after A. I've been trying to just experience this blind. Kakuna?
Fair enough.
And
man, I don't know.
I don't know. You can run around with your Pokemon and have a good time. I'm gonna switch over to Pikachu. I see a flying Pokemon.
How does this control? Like, do you just run around and then it follows you? Or
so you lock on. You lock on with your ZL, and so it's important if you're ZLing and you're attacking, your Pokemon will be concentrating on attacking the Pokemon. So I have found, and I don't know for sure this is how things go, but like I've found that releasing ZL, not targeting the Pokemon, will make the Pokemon run back to you. And so that becomes important when you're trying to get your Pokemon to go somewhere else. Oh, fun, a neat little quality of life thing is I can throw a Pokeball out and I lose that Pokeball. And there's a guy hanging out outside of Pokemon centers being like, hey, I collect Pokeballs as my hobby that people threw and didn't catch anything. So here you go.
Nice selling them. He's scrapping them. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. I think the ones that end up grabbing Pokemon and then the Pokemon break out of, I don't think you get those back. But the ones that like you just miss, they'll give it back to you.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
That's
nice.
nice little quality of life.
All right, so Bumblebee, I need you to get rid of these rocks. All right, there you go. And then you got to wait for it to go back up. Come on. Okay. And yeah, and then okay. So the one other thing I want to do, we're gonna get out of here. I already have the ticket I need. So let's see. Let's take a look around here. You got shops. There's plenty of clothing items that you can get. I've been saving money to try and get some of those neat items. There's Magikarp hanging out in the water here.
How's the character customization? Because I was kind of disappointed by that in Scarlet and Violet. Like I was kind of bummed that I had very limited options in Scarlet and Violet.
It was largely, it's here's the haircuts, here's some hair colors and eye colors, and I don't know. It's not very much, to be honned. See if I can find a store here. It's enough that I'm not bothered by it. But some other people may be looking for more. Here's a spot. Let's go ahead and head that way. Oh, I can fast travel to that Pokemon Center. That. So we can mess around, look at the store. There's a haircut place. Oh, that's right, Lost Pokeballs. Thank you for that. And I don't know. The first couple hours of this game, I think I told you last night, but let's do it for the podcast here. It's Pokemon again. Here's these people that are talking with you and explaining the concept of Pokemon and Pokeballs, and we're gonna do it all again. And you're gonna do a battle, and wow, you're a natural. You're really good at this. Oh, thank you. Very nice. And you get your small crew of people. You don't really have a proper rival. They're your friend, and they're traveling with you, and that's fine. Like X and Y was doing that.
And I want my rival to be a dick.
Bring back the dicks. We don't have dicks anymore.
Smell you later.
An interesting thing so far that I'm seeing that I'm really curious about is that a storyline here is, hey, the mayor, the local government here, has been establishing these wild zones, and the idea is to have these established places where Pokemon and people are living in harmony. The interesting thing being that people and Pokemon already live in harmony. They're walking around right now. What's interesting is that they're trying to make it so that wild Pokemon and people live in harmony. And it's an interesting choice, especially considering that one of the places they make a wild zone is a goddamn graveyard. So if you want to go, hey, I want to go remember my loved one. Yeah, fuck you. There's 5 Ghastly coming for your ass. Like, all right, well, this is a problem. And so you have some people being like, this is stupid. Why would you do this? And then you have other people, a faction that I'm sure we will get to know a little more about later, is like, no, we should make the entire city a wild zone. What are you thinking? If you want to talk about living side by side with Pokemon, you've got to go all the way. Why are we confining them to these zones? And
I hate that my mind, like, how are the taxes paying for this?
No, that's where I'm at. No, that's world. Look, I mean, it's the same way they've been having Pokemon centers that heal Pokemon for free. I'm assuming that it's European. There's a certain base level of taxes that are getting paid for basic healthcare for people and Pokemon, and I imagine that goes for these services as well.
Okay, fair enough.
But that's the thing. So, okay, this game is like the government, the mayor, the local governance is a central plot point in this, and that makes me so curious. I know they're not going to, but I want them to be like, all right, here's what it's like. Here's the nitty gritty of taxes. What are you doing to make this work? I want to know.
Is Lumio City using a progressive tax or flat tax?
Yeah,
rate?
exactly. Yes.
I want to know. Is that how that works?
I just,
what do?
Yeah.
What does the mayor of Lumio City feel about Israel?
Can I get a statement for or against? Yeah. So we'll see as time goes on what's going on, because we got at least one faction that's like, we gotta make people, we gotta live with wild Pokemon in the cities. And I'm expecting that to be like, I don't know,
bring the nature. We gotta bring the nature into the city.
And see, I know it's not gonna happen, but this is the perfect time to bring N back. N comes in towards the end, and it's like there's a middle ground, and just that'd be a smart option. So yeah, I don't know. There are these places that have like 8 different stores. This is kind of dumb. This feels like having a lobby in your fighting game, and you need to walk around to go get to what were essentially menu items. It's like, here's a store area that has like 50 items, but each of them has like 8. So you got to walk around and shop for each of them, because that's how shops work. And it's like, I get it, but for my video game, I don't know. If I'm immersing myself in the Pokemon world, which, to be honest, that's the exact reason why I bought the stupid game, despite knowing how it was going to be, is I like being in the Pokemon world. Yeah.
I love the Pokemon brain rot.
I love it. I'm in it. I'm in it fully. I accept it.
I'm a big fan.
So you got your hairstyles. You can get different bangs depending on your hairstyle. So there's a little bit of customization there. Then you got your different hair colors. It's fine. Not very many, but I don't know. You get close enough. Color blocking, so you can create different colors within your haircut.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's neat.
All right.
Balayage? It's a gradient. You can do gradient as well. Which I think is really cool. So, yeah, how much is a haircut? I think it's 3,000.
Okay.
3 eyebrow shapes, whatever. Eyebrow color, same colors. And that's the extent of your. And then there's skin color, which you don't get to change once you jump in. But
once you do it,
I want to say you
don't get to commit blackface in the Pokemon game.
No, you do not. I wonder why. Yeah, and then I've been running into there's these shards happening over here, mega shards, and I assume they will come into play when I start getting a Pokemon that is capable of mega evolution, but I haven't so far. So yeah, your Nurse Joys are here.
I mean, this seems cool. This seems like a step in the right direction.
They're doing something different with the battle aspect of Pokemon in a mainline adjacent game.
That was the part of it where I was like, oh, fuck, this actually does look cool, the battle part.
Yeah.
So,
and I think there's a way to be like, yeah, when it gets bigger, when you get bigger Pokemon in like, I think this all takes place in Lumio City, but if you can get some areas with like obstacle courses, like the way they used to do with like in Pokemon anime, like here's just a bunch of rocks and you got to run around and like rocks can be destroyed by certain moves or something like that. That would be sick. But yeah. And then there's side quests. A member of Team Blair, I think, is doing some research stuff, and you get to know them, and you do research for them. And the reward for getting a certain amount of experience points through these side quests is access to moves. They'll give you like Thunder Fang and Ice Fang, and so that's a way.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, gives you something else to do to vary it up, while also giving you the incentive of access to more moves to teach your Pokemon. So, yeah. That's kind of it. Got to be honest with you. This Vivian has kicked my ass 3 times because it has light screen and draining kiss. So it will block attacks and then will drain HP from you. So I've been grinding, trying to get trying to get my Pokemon to a decent level. There's also climbing on rooftops. There are Pokemon on the rooftops. So, like Skate, Pokemon also felt the need to go vertical. So that's what we're doing now.
Well,
what the? How am I supposed to? All right.
Part 4, hardcore Part 4.
That's the thing. They don't let you. They don't let you jump. They give you your Dark Souls dodge roll because Pokemon are going to come after you in these graveyards while you're paying homage to your fallen family member. You got to be able to dodge, but you do get hurt. I have not gotten hurt enough to faint myself yet, but it can happen.
I think that's all really cool, actually.
It's different. They're doing something different and interesting on its own, and it's happening in Lumio City, which is probably the most celebrated city in Pokemon for a while now after these last few generations. Like, this was a high point in recent quote unquote recent years for Pokemon.
You mean 12 years ago?
Yep. Then I also will say I really like the music in this game. It's not mind-blowing, but it's like I'm having a pleasant time. I enjoy having this music play while I do stuff.
All right, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
So is it
worth the money? Do you like Pokemon? That's what I'll say.
What if I used to like Pokemon, but now I'm still kind of just pissed off and disappointed all the time?
I don't know if it's going to help you. It's if you want a game where you're running around with your favorite Pokemon doing Pokemon stuff, I suppose this can work.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not buy it at full price. But also it's a Pokemon game. I don't know when they're gonna drop a price on this, so it's just how long can you hold out?
Probably in like 2 years. Yeah, like at this point, I'd rather just play Digimon Storytime Stranger.
Exactly. I think Digimon, that game has been getting a lot of good press. So if you're looking for something, oh god, it's the garbage Pokemon.
See what Pokemon needs is like a Pokemon that's T-Rex, but with a rocket launcher on its chest.
They only went halfway with that. They need to do both. For sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Digimon's been getting the better press. So if you're not specific to Pokemon, Digimon seems like the way to go if you're going to pay for a full price one of these. Otherwise, if you have Pokemon brain rot, I would suggest watching someone play it online for an hour and see if something changes within you, because that's what happened to me.
This is the most sold I have been on a Pokemon game in a very long time, at least.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not like convinced yet. So
right.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's that.
Anyway.
All right. So I think that's a show.
I think that is a show.
We had a good time here. And yeah, be sure to check us out on your favorite podcast app. We're probably there. On YouTube. We're definitely on YouTube. So
yes.
We got videos coming up. And and then we're on social media if you want to reach out to us there. And we have a Discord. That's where we're hanging out and talking video games and everything else. If you want to talk with us about video games, be the way to do it. So
yeah, come join the Discord. Join the family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting out of here. We're gonna go play video games.
Love you.
Bye.
Yes.